All right, we are live, guys. We cannot wait for Thursday nights to come around so we can say hi to everyone in the blue crew out there. How is everyone doing? I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down. We actually got, yep, I knew that was going to happen. The blue crew out there. Let's turn that volume down just a little bit there on that other one. All right. Yeah, that's actually not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the YouTube side and just run it on my phone. How is everybody? Timbo, how you doing? Field Guy was the first in the house. How you doing? Susan New Horizon coming over with the Forever Best Friend Ray. What a great show Forever Best Friend did tonight, and usually every night. Her guests are top notch. I talked to Nancy today. I took a shower, and I'm not used to having to comb my hair because y'all know I'm normally bald, right? Or I'm normally like cut down to nothing. I'm not used to having to take care of this. But she said let it grow out so I can look like Bob eventually. Can y'all hear us okay? Is everything okay? Fordman, a.k.a. how you doing, my brother? Hey, we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. There was so many people responding last week that I didn't get a chance to go ahead and create all those fancy graphics that I normally do. But that's okay. We're going to do it by hand, and we're going to do it. Y'all will see. It'll work out good for everybody. We're still going to do our channel shout-outs. It's just going to be done by yours truly and the lovely Mrs. Nancy over here. Let me go ahead and run YouTube on this phone so we can have...
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Buenas nalgas.
No, Tito.
I don't think anybody is in here from Mexico yet.
Yeah, my
Whiskey and Sunshine off the grid. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
Let me turn this over so y'all can see some Nancy cakes over there. Let's go to your channel.
What's everybody doing today? We're just
we got a good show for you guys tonight.
hanging out. I've been watching YouTube. I've been deciding in my brain whether I want to bake something delicious. He's been asking me for brownies for a while, so I might. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I still want to set up 3 cameras. One that's on me, one that's on her, and one that is above her, looking straight down. How cool would that be to have 3 cameras in her cooking show? That will be. V is here. How you doing? Roy and Becky's, how are you? John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice to see you tonight.
What's happening, John?
Thank you for the wonderful compliments you gave us on Blue Wave Odyssey, Bob's video. Bob called us and said, you got people saying how much they love your channel
on my channel.
On our channel. Thank you. Hey, Blue Line RV Adventures. Hey, man, I last week, I didn't get a chance to do it. This week, I did look through the chat, and I rewatched the chat and afterwards, in the after show, and I did see that you are part of the family. So welcome to the family.
Hey, there's Charlie Grace. Hi,
Charlie Grace in the house.
Love your show today. Those puppies were so cute.
Outstanding show, Charlie Grace. You and your guests are always top notch. I think you have a fantastic show. And I am very impressed with what you did tonight.
And I don't know about everybody, but I love anything dog, anything animal. I'm there. So
we are all good, Blue Line. So we did 20. I did 20 years, and don't worry about Bob, Field Guy. I did 20 years. She did. What did you do? 9 or 10? 8?
6 or 7?
7. Okay,
I think, something like that.
Yeah, she actually was getting promoted when I yanked her out of her job to marry me and come retire and get on the road.
Yep.
So there's that. Okay.
Actually, I had 3 different jobs all in one.
So we're gonna wrap things up a little differently today. Michelle's Tasty Dishes is in the house. The way I'm gonna do things tonight is gonna be a lot more interactive, and I'll be able to see a lot more of what you guys are posting. I'm sorry it's dark in here. This slide out is in because the slide out is broken on June 7th. We're gonna at 9 o'clock in the morning. We have to take this rig and get into.
I think it's dark. Do y'all think it's dark in here? Maybe because I'm just Mexican.
Maybe
I can't help it.
Maybe it's because you're just dark. Look at this whiteness, darkness. This is called cafe con leche.
Put your arm out.
Cafe con leche. What this is cafe con leche in Espanol. In English, it's going to be coffee with cream. Coffee with cream or milk. Adventurous Jerry Lynn is here. Hey, I didn't see you come in. How are you? The way I'm going to do the show tonight, we're not going to miss people like we usually do. I hate going back and watching the replay and seeing all of the wonderful chats, people coming in, and I didn't acknowledge them. Now, I do know we have some wonderful moderators, and the moderators are really good at welcoming people that I may miss. But we have a really good show for you guys tonight. We have 19 in here. Can we share this out? If we hit 50, I'm giving away a T-shirt, another T-shirt. We gave away a T-shirt last week.
Yes, we did.
And who got that T-shirt last week?
We had a winner.
I wrote that down on here somewhere.
The producer has the notes over there. Let's see how organized he is.
Yardman Ron.
Yardman
Ron won a T-shirt last week. So what I need you guys to do, I didn't create the thumbnail for this until about an hour before the show started. And whenever I do that, we usually get half the people we normally get. So if you guys could share this out, please, if you could do that. And if we get up to 50, which we'll get there, we can do that. If we can get up to 50 people in here, we'll give away another T-shirt. Maricela Silva Franco says, "Hola familia, estamos juntos en corazón. We are together in heart. You are correct. You are correct." Ronald S.I. 1962's in the house. Hello, Bill and Nancy. Charlie Ray, God blessings from Iowa, USA. Very good. New Horizons, Susan is here. Good to see you.
Sammy. My sister Sammy gave this to me. I'm a Hello Kitty fan, and every time that I go to visit her, she always buys me something Hello Kitty. So this is my drink holder thing, and I just love it.
That's awesome. She's
awesome. Just the bestest sister in the world.
Blue Line, you get that laundry. You get that laundry. You know what I'm saying? You know, it might seem weird I'm wearing this around my neck, but I'm only using it mostly as a mic because when she's in the show with me, I don't use the sound part. Plus, nobody's talking right now except for us anyway. And the mic picks us both up. So that's why I'm using this. This mic is better than the one built in. The one built in sounds more like a tin can. John Chalker says, let me put this up. It's a lot to read here. Hey guys, I love you guys. I saw you guys on his show and I turned around and I decided to give you a plug because you guys were having dinner together. John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. You guys rock. CC. Hey, Bob loved it. He was laughing about it. Debbie was laughing about it. It's all cool that you got on. Tommy Travels is here, my brother. How are you doing, my friend? Tommy Travels.
Tommy Coco.
Very good to see. Totally relaxes in the house. That's all cap. Totally relax! Exclamation mark. So good to see you. So good to see you guys. We are going to do things a little bit differently today than we usually do. Usually Tommy Travels is in the house. That is right. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is here. The way I'm doing things tonight, I will be less likely to miss you guys when you come in. New Horizons says, we need to camp together, Bill and Nancy. We will know next Tuesday when we can hit the road again after my doctor's appointment. I'll tell you what, if you want some of that Nancy cooking that you just saw in our video we just released Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
We just released a video where we ate dinner with RV Kids with Rocky and Aaron and a couple of her little chicos, niños.
RV Kids TV and RV Kids TV Junior.
That's right. We had them both. We had both channels with us. Hello, Tommy Travels, John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. You're a new subscriber. Love your channel. Hey, John, check Tommy out. If you haven't watched a video, you will get hooked. I love Tommy Travels. I just love everything about the guy. I'm sorry, man. It's a total guy crush. The dude is just so enthusiastic about everything he does.
Tell me you have a good show.
He is fun to watch. His stuff is organized unlike another show that you might be knowing about. Okay. Love that guy. Not even joke. Camping Therapy is here. Look at this.
Doreen, hi. Good to see you.
Wow. So normally we do something where we, let's see what we got here.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the jungle. Totally relaxes. Hi, Bill and Nancy. Look at my phone because this actually shows me when you say something to me. See, it highlights it in red right there. It does not do that in StreamYard, which I do not like. So, looking on here to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Totally relaxed and Camping Therapy. Yes, there we go. Okay, Field Guy 316 is here too. We got a bunch of rock stars up in this house right now. We got 25. We need to get to 50 to give away a T-shirt. And we will get to 50 if you guys share us out. So don't be shy. Share us out to at least to Facebook, but tell them to come to the YouTube. Otherwise, their numbers won't get counted. There are some people watching on YouTube, on Facebook right now. If you guys want to come over to the YouTube side, that will help out everybody. Plus, if you're on the YouTube side, you can win a T-shirt. If you are in Facebook, I cannot see your messages. I don't know why.
And like I always say on every show, you, my lurkers that are watching on TV.
That's right.
Welcome and thank you for watching our show from your TV or whatever device that you're watching us on.
It's funny you mentioned that. Last week I said something. I said, normally like there's 20 to 50 people in here. Okay. And then the next day I look and there was 150 people that watched it. That means a majority of people are watching on devices where they're not actually in the chat. And if you're not in the chat, you don't show up in this number up here. There's 27 in here right now. So let's see here. I missed those late night live streams where we were all so goofy when people came up on the panel. I know, right? But a lot of those channels have gotten big, and they just they're too busy for us now. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. When we get big and we hit our monetization, like look at New Horizons and look at Charlie Grace. Look at Tommy Travels. These are some big channels. Mo Bang for Your Bucks. They're all still here. They didn't decide to get big and disappear on me. Just kidding. We don't have a lot of problems with that. But normally what I do is I put up the people that said they were new, and the people that said they were VIPs, and people said they're fans, and people said they were under 500 and under 1,000. Usually I put them up first. I'm going to make y'all wait to the end. I'm sorry about that. But what I'm not going to wait for, I know, right? What I'm not going to wait for is I'm going to go ahead and ask the questions first instead of asking them last. So this is a different way to do the show. And anybody that comes in and wait right at the end just to get their name mentioned, they will be missing out, because looky here. I'm going to go ahead and post some questions to you guys. Oh, first of all, go ahead and post your links to your channels and all your moderators. You guys earned it. That's what you're here for. That's why you're moderators. That's the only thing I can pay you, because we're not rich. So what you need to do, moderators, post links to your channel. Moderators, post links to your latest video. Moderators, post a link to my last video. If you could, post a link to the one where we ate dinner with RV Kids.
Post the link to your bank account.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Moderators, go ahead and post a link to your latest videos, and post a link, moderators, to your favorite channels. And even moderators, if you want to, post links to other people that are in here in the chat if you want to. I'm not trying to make y'all work.
Over the hill, RV. I see you. What's happening? Welcome to the show. Roy and Becky's Travels.
Nomadic Weather Bears here. I'm looking at the chat on my phone over here, guys.
Welcome.
So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to say, I'm Bill.
I'm his wife.
And this is...
I'm Nancy.
We are the Thin Blue Lane. There's 31 in the house. Thank you guys for being here. We know you could be anywhere, and we're grateful that you're spending your time with us. We try to have fun. We try to include everybody and make everybody feel included. And I think it's a good way to be successful in this business. And it is a business for us because this is the only job I have. We're both retired. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and ask the questions now. Normally I do this later, but here we go. We're going to do it now. We're only 13 minutes into the channel. If you are new to the Thin Blue Lane, type new in the chat. Here you go. Yeah, Nomadic Hippie's a great guy too there, John Chalker. If you are new, type new in the chat. If you've only been here 1 to 5 times in chat, even if you watched our videos for the last 2 years or a year and a half, go ahead and do that. If you're a fan of the show, that means you are not a content creator. You just come here to support us. You love watching us sit here and be goofy, and Nancy sit there and nod her head. Then this is you. There are 7 categories, and everybody here should fall into one of them. You're either new, you're a fan, and you could be both of those, actually. So you could fall into 2 categories. Or you could be these guys. These guys are the best. I mean, all of y'all are the best, but these guys are already monetized. They could be sitting back watching Family Guy or something. They don't have to be watching us. Lois, I have an announcement to make. I am fat. Okay, here we go. If you guys are monetized and you're here because you like to support a smaller channel like we're doing for these for for other people, then we thank you for being here. Type VIP in the chat. Let me see what I'm looking on my phone here. Looks like we got Water Girl saying new, Linda Barker saying fan, Mayhem RV says hi, Jeff, the new guy. Van Life Voyages is here. How's it going? I love this. John Chalker, we actually have you included in our thing for tonight, so don't run away. Nomadic Weather Bear says new-ish. Hey, I'll put you on the thing for next week, buddy. No problem there. Mobang for your bucks is VIP. Roy and Becky Travels a VIP. Yes, you are. Susan doesn't want to be, didn't put it in there, but she's a VIP. Timbo Biggins is going to be VIP pretty soon. Way he's growing. Timbo Biggins' channel is growing fast.
Yeah, you're doing something good with your channel.
We just hit 50,000 after a year and a half. He did it in less than a year.
No, he's already up to 60,000 views.
60,000 views.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good job,
Tim used to call us and ask us for advice. We're going to be calling you and asking you for advice before it's over.
That's right. Don't forget about us little people.
That's right. Ronald SI 1962, just type fan. I can't see the chat on my screen, but I can see it on my phone.
I can.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one. If you have less than, and normally I don't do this, if you have less than 100. The reason I don't normally do under 100 is because if you are friends of ours, you're not going to be under 100 very long. Doesn't happen. Speaking of which, we only need about 60 or 40 more. We need 40 more people before we can be have our 100. And we're going to have a party when that happens.
We have a special present that we got from Blue Wave Odyssey.
Yes.
That we're supposed to be opening on our celebration of our 1,000 subscribers. So we are eagerly awaited.
Yes. We are excited to hit 1,000 subscribers. We cannot wait. It is according to I forget the
TubeBuddy.
No, TubeBuddy, but also that website you go to when you it gives you live stats on YouTube. I forget what it's called on top of my head. Somebody will see it in the chat. But that's predicts that we'll be there in 10 days. Tim, what a coincidence! Your latest video just popped up on our TV. Lol. What a coincidence, Roy and Becky. Thank you.
Look, Ma, I'm on TV.
Hi. What's up? If you are under 500 subs, but over 100 subs, you'll fall. What did I just see? Camping Therapy says, I have 90,000 views. That's good. Yeah, it's good. What are you talking about?
That's really good, Doreen. That's amazing.
If I had a clapping machine like Tommy Travels does, there, clapping machine right there. Well done and bravo. If you have under 1,000 subscribers, like the Thin Blue Lane, okay, but it's over 500, you fall in this category right here. That is correct, Mobang for your bucks. It's called Social Blade. You are correct. I knew somebody would get it for me.
Proceeding onward with America. Welcome,
in America.
Guys.
In America. You've done that ever since we first met them. Every time.
I can't get it through my head.
Read their name. Proceeding onward in America, POA vlog.
It's all in the prepositions, isn't it?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. You know we love you. Be sure to, when you're typing in your codes, to put your numbers in there too, if you want. So that's cool too. If you have your 1,000 subs, which we're about to, but you need hours. Now, some people are putting down they just need hours in this category. If you need hours and you need subs, you fall into one of the other three categories. But this one is just for people that have 1,000 subscribers already, which we don't yet, but we're getting there. But we just need hours. Here you go. So NH is need hours. Everybody needs hours. We need hours. You need hours. Wouldn't you like to have some hours too? But need hours applies to those people that have the 1,000 subs already. Otherwise, you fall into one of the other categories. And I'm not going to be mad at you if you if you type more than one. Do what?
Snoring up a storm.
What, doggy? You got a doggy on your lap?
Yeah, she felt like, well, you can see her head, but her head is right over there, and she is just snoring, going to town. Look.
Oh, hang on.
There's her little head.
Oh, chiquito, pequeña.
She likes to be on Mama's lap.
I would like to say thank you for being here at the Blue Crew. Okay, there's still another category. I'm sure I didn't get them all. So there was new, if you're new, fan, if you're a fan, you're an NN, VIP, if you're monetized, under 500, under 1,000, and yes, I did put in under 100 too this time. There's NS and then there's NH. Now NH is the one where you have your 1,000 subscribers, but you just need hours. NS is the one I always forget to do. NS means that you have your 4,000 hours, but you just need subs. You have your 4,000 hours, you just need sub. You're an NS. That is very rare for someone to be in that situation, but there are people in here that are in that situation, and I think that's here. Okay, normally I do that at the end, so some people are going to come in at the end thinking they're gonna come in at the end and get it, but they ain't gonna get it. Hey, look at that, we're at 31. Share us out, get us up to 50, guys, and we will give away a t-shirt like we did last week. There's 93 new comments since I was in chat last.
Let's see here. Bob is here.
What?
Bob
Blue Wave.
Here.
Look at here. Hey, I'm just gonna put it up here for
show.
proof. That's proof. I had to put it up on the screen. Bob is actually here.
Bob, we was just talking about you. I was telling the viewers that you and Debbie gave us a present for us to open and celebrate when we get our 1,000 subscribers. So we are very eagerly awaiting.
Yes, we are. vidIQ, we have all that stuff, man. We got all that stuff. It's all good, fun stuff. So let me pull up our YouTube on our YouTube side. Let me share that screen with you guys and show you where we are at. Look at all the UFs coming up on the screen right now. Social Bloods. Wow, look at all this stuff. Running late, sorry. Hey, glad to have you here. Proceeding onward in America. POA vlog.
Running, that's all right. You can be late as long as you're here.
That's
Better
right.
late than never.
That's right. Scrolling down. Just trying to catch up on the chat.
Scrolling.
I don't want to miss anybody. You know what I'm saying? Camping Therapy, you're almost there. You sure are. And a Blue Wave Odyssey saying hello, everybody. We're just talking about you. We're talking about John Chalker posting on your comments about our video, and you called us, and we got a kick out of that, and we get a kick out of John too.
You go to Blue Wave Odyssey to tell them that TBL is your favorite show.
So what we're gonna do? RV Ashes and April's here. How's it going? What we're gonna do is something different. Angie Hayes here. We normally put up all the fancy graphics and stuff for all the people that answered last week. Not doing that this week. We're going to be a little bit more. First of all, I didn't want to do the work. I'm retired. And second of all, I already got them all written down. So we're just going to read them off to you. That's a lot easier than me. It takes a couple hours to create the graphics. So I got to be honest with you, man. I found a new game called Eve Online, and it's been awesome. I love that game. Okay, I was going to share the screen with you. Let me do that real quick. Share that screen.
I don't play video games. Well, no, I take it back. I play My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
Don't hate, y'all.
I ain't mad at you.
Itchy.
Itchy.
I love My Little Pony. My daughter was the one that introduced me to that game on my phone.
Well, you say you didn't play games.
Well, that's what I said. Then I took it back, and then I say I take it back. I do play My Little Pony.
Okay, hopefully you guys can see that screen right there. Let's make sure that you can. Yes, you can. If you look here, there's this guy called TBL in the Blue Crew Thursday night with 36 people watching. Look at that right there. You might recognize this little couple right here are hilarious TikTokers. They are the funniest people. Her and her daughter called Less the Mess. There's POA vlog, what to expect while RVing. Look, set reminder. Boom, you see it right here on the Thin Blue Lane live. We got this or that camping questions on here from Box Fatty. That's not what I brought you here for. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. right here. This was what? January and February, we got back into YouTube after getting out of it for a while. Okay. And that set us back. But you guys have, look at this. Since we've been back, you guys have been awesome. But right here,
Fairy Does Weep in the Wild. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the jungle. Journey with Gingers is here. How's it going? So I want to show you this. We're at 2.7 thousand. We were at 2.1. So we've gained 600 hours since January or early part of January. And the reason that it's not going faster than that is because back here we're losing these hours. Like May, we've only got 58 more minutes to lose. But here in June, we'll lose 35 hours. So the hours that you guys are giving us right now by watching us are fighting the hours we're losing from the year ago. But if you can see, we're winning that battle. If you look at this right here, this is, I don't know if y'all can see this on your screens, but we are winning that battle.
It's little, but yes.
We have 85 views in the last 60 minutes. We've had 1.4 thousand in the last 48 hours. Nobody's watching our shorts. That's fine. Look at the views here. That's skyrocketing. Still down 6%, but still 3.4 thousand views in the last 7 days. Thank you, guys. 5.2 thousand minutes watched in the last 7 days. Thank you, guys, again. This looks like it's flatlining at 0, but this is actually 478. 314, 182. These are not flatlining. They're just weak compared to back here when everybody was running our playlists. And you can't run people's playlists all the time unless you've got a VPN and can do it over and over again. And here's the big one. We had gained 6 subscribers on May 20th, and we lost 2, and then we gained 1 and gained 2, and then got 0 on May that day. Here we got 3 here, and we got, so the point is, look at this. We're at 949. So we need 51 more friends.
We're almost there.
51 more friends. That is exciting. But this number here, this 2.7, needs to get to 4. So that's going to be our next obstacle when that happens. Let's see who's on our watch list up here. We got Roy and Becky's commented, good food and good company. What a great meetup. Thank you, Roy and Becky, for that comment. Oh. Timbo Biggins uploaded a historic Magnolia Station, Route 66. Right, oh, that's right here. That's right. Right there it is. Look at this.
13 minutes ago.
I'm adding that to my watch list. See that? You watched it right here. And I'm also going to add, oops, I didn't mean to click on Box Van D's video, but I'm going to add her to the watch list too. Going to add her. We're not going to watch Box Van D's channel on our channel because actually it couldn't do anything but help us. She's awesome. Okay, so enough of that. We just wanted to look at some numbers. We're always talking about y'all's numbers. I just want to throw ours up there for a second. Let's just see how close we are. Journey with Gingers, good to see you. Timbo Biggins, thank you for posting Forever Best Friends video there. Van Life Voyages, thank you for that. Smash that like comment right there. So let's go over. We are almost 30 minutes into the show. We still have a few more minutes to kill before 30 minutes to the hour. I'm going to go ahead and read off all the people that responded. We're at 40.
Almost there.
If we can get to 50, if you guys share us out, we can get to 50. We're giving away a t-shirt. We gave one away last week. We gave that t-shirt away to Yardman Ron. Yardman Ron.
And you guys, thank you. Seriously. I say this every time on every show because I think it's important. We're here because of you guys. You like us. You come and watch the show. You watch our videos. You subscribe to our channel. And we just appreciate you immensely. We have met so many people and so many friends that is just weird that I don't think that we would have met if we wouldn't be on YouTube. And then after we meet some of these people, you know, it's like your life is not the same. It's like, how do we go around not being friends with these guys?
Sorry you got a headache traveling meeting backs. We kind of talk loudly too, so sorry about that. Yes, POA is tops in our view list because we love them. We love watching them. I can't get to everybody all the time, but I get to as many people as I can as often as I can. 41. We need 9 more people in here.
Yeah, and we'll give away a t-shirt on my to watch list. I go through my notifications huge. And then I just start putting you on my to watch list, and I can try to get to everybody.
Tim's in here. I didn't see him come in. Or maybe I said hi to him earlier, but there he is right there. Over there's Fairy Dust saying hi, and Timbo saying hi. And Van Life Voyages, and there he is. Time for Exploring, Tim right there.
And non sequitur, actually.
Ooh,
Bill
non sequitur.
Yeah, non sequitur. Bill and I were binging on Netflix the other day, and I'm a fan of scary movies and scary stories and all of that stuff. And we watched a series called Haunted, It was really good. I liked
Oh yeah.
It was pretty.
Is that Netflix or was that on?
No, that was Netflix.
Prime.
No, it was Netflix.
Yeah, it's called Haunted, guys. Pretty freaky.
Yeah, it was a little freaky. If you're into like scary stuff and scary movies and documentaries or anything scary, that's a good one. I recommend it.
Blue Line RV Adventures. That's a brother, by the way. Raining here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Second time, Adventurous Jerry Lynn saying, second time's a charm. Howdy, Timbo Biggins. Timbo, would you mind putting Adventurous Jerry Lynn's link to her page up, please? 43 in the house. According to the Bob, I'm showing 42 at the moment. We get to 50, I'm going to give away a t-shirt. If we get to 75, I'll give away 2. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
If we get to 50, can I get some chicken?
Scariest movie. You get chicken anyway. Scariest movie ever, Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, that
was a good movie.
I want to tell you a movie that affected me in my soul, and that was called Seven. Don't watch that show. Don't go watch Seven.
Actually, mine was a little older. The one that got to me and I had nightmares for a while was a black and white movie that was a story by Edgar Allan Poe that was called The Fall of the House of Usher.
Usher.
Yeah, it was scary.
Okay, we are at the halfway mark of the show. Let's go ahead and get to the next segment of the show.
Chicken?
Yes, chicken. You want chicken, get some chicken, girl. You know what I'm saying?
I love chicken wings. Chicken wings.
I love chicken wings. Let's see here. We got Proceeding Onward in America, POA Vlog says, hello, forever best friends. Sorry we missed you tonight. We were there. It was a great show. Go back and watch it again. If you have pets and you want to know some stuff about them, that is the way to go. Charlie Gray's had a great guest on there tonight.
Yes.
I thought she was awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop reading chats for a second. RV Living Life is here. Just in time, too. Just in time. Alien first in the series. I loved Alien. I have all of them. I have the whole collection. We have
the box set of Alien.
And I watched them on the reg. I love Alien. I love Alien because it was scary. I love Aliens because I'm a type of person who likes to be able to fight back. In the first movie, they were all kind of helpless. In the second movie, they fought back. They still died, but they still fought. Oops, I should give away the movie there, didn't I? No, in the second movie, they could fight back. Dying on your feet is always preferable to me to being a victim.
Another scary movie I recommend if you guys like scary movies based on true stories, which I do. It's an old movie, but it's called The Serpent and the Rainbow.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know who's it by, but I watched it when it first came. I think it's like a late 80s, 90s movie, but it's really good.
That's right. Dan the Vintage over here. Game over, man. Game over. Now what are we going to do? Now we're blanked.
We're down on an elevator to hell.
Why don't you put her in charge? I got 39 in the house. 38.
Don't get us started.
They don't want to talk about scary movies, apparently. We're losing people. Best way to see a scary movie on the big screen if you level up in 3D. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that would be cool.
Very cool. Adventures, New Horizons, Blue Line RV Adventure. We left Sunday because I had a doctor's appointment. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Remember the original Boogeyman movie? Yeah, that.
Oh, the Boogeyman movie.
Yeah, I'd rather. There you go. I'd rather one lion lead 1,000 sheep than 1,000 sheep lead one lion. That's correct. So Ryan Ross is here from Mexico. ¿Por qué estás tarde?
Sí, ¿por qué llegaste tarde? Animal, no es cierto.
Okay. Bob is going to change the subject to Coconut Jacks.
Oh my God.
Bob took us to Coconut Jacks. If you go look at Blue Wave Odyssey's last video, he was at Coconut Jacks with us. We're going to be in there, so go watch it. And
I cannot say enough about the oysters Rockefeller. I dream about those oysters and Bob, on the regular.
Bob is a great host too, by the way. Just so you know. And
that key lime pie was
I know, right?
Everything was good.
I normally don't like key lime. I don't like lime at all, but that was delicious.
Bob also got me and Debbie a key lime pie mix drink. It was so delicious.
Okay, we are 4 minutes behind schedule. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Last week, I asked people to type in new. If you're new to the new friends of us, there's so many. I didn't have time to do all the graphics. I'm sorry. And here they go. We had Blue Line RV Adventures. Totally relaxed. traveling with special abilities. Dream on Wheels. And I did misspell their name last week, and I saw it in chat where they corrected me. It's Dream on Wheels with a Z.
Hold on a second. Google is typing everything that you were saying. I'm sorry.
Tell Google to stop mocking me. Stop mocking me.
Stop mocking him.
Stop mocking me.
She answers back, I'm going to freak out.
Outdoor Adventures with Ron. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. She's in the house right now.
Yes, she is.
She Devil Adventures. I don't see that one in here that channel in here today, but that was new last week.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen her in the chat.
The second category was fans. Are you mocking, boy? Are you mocking me, boy? Are you eyeballing me? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Yes, let's moving on. If you were a fan of Thin Blue Line, last week I asked that question, and a bunch of people answered that one. And that was Ronald, SI 1962, who's in the house today. Water Girl, and I normally put her with a capital. She has all lowercase letters in her name. Water Girl, no caps. Orion Ross, she was there as a fan. She put in, she was a fan. She Devil's Adventures is here. How you doing?
Oh, there she is.
What's going on?
Just quiet. Oh, see?
You see how cool this is? When I'm reading it, I can actually see your responses on the screen, because when I'm doing all those fancy graphics, I cannot see what you guys are typing. So I miss a lot of stuff. So I actually like this interaction. Dan the Vintage RVer says, I found TBL weak spot movie quotes. That's right. Movie quotes. That's just great, man. Now what do we do? Game over, man. Game over. 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks and out, man. Now I'm
mostly come at night.
Mostly.
Now
I'm gonna bite on this rock.
They told me there is no monsters, but there are.
Totally Relaxed says, thanks for the shout out, Bill. That's right. Linda Barker, is she here today? Because normally she is always here.
I have not seen her in the chat. Moderators, do y'all see Linda Barker in there?
And we also have Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. I wish I had a cheering machine. Becky Allen and Outdoor Adventures with Ron. Those were all fans. You see, that right there is like 20 people just between new and fan alone. The graphics would have taken a long time on that, but that's okay. Next week we'll do that. And I may put next week with this week, so it'll be even double. So that'd be even better. Nancy, Monsters Inc. shows you all the monsters. They are real.
That is one of my favorite movies. Do you hear that? It's the winds of change.
The winds of change. Now, I also have another category, and Bob is one of them. These are VIPs. These are people that are already full-grown channels. They got their hours, they got their people, they got everything they need, but they come here because they're freaking awesome human beings, or some variety of living life form along those lines. Because I can't assume that everybody here is from this planet. VIPs are Thrifty Angela. Don't know if I've seen her in here tonight. Lucky Dog Productions, of course. Always good to see them. John Chalker says, We'll help you. Don't worry about it. We got you back. This is John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. I was wondering where you were from, John. VIP kind of just submitted the process today. Good. Congratulations, Blue Line RV Adventures. Very good. That's right. Call me V. Freaking awesome human beings. You got that right. Tommy Travels is a VIP. There we go.
He sure is.
So let me add Tommy Travels to this list, because he was not here last week to be added onto this list. Thrifty Angela, Lucky Dog Productions, Griswold Family Vacation, or Family Vacay. Forever Best Friend.
Woof.
Who is that? Is that
Woof.
Is that Charlie Grace?
Woof.
Imagine Your Odyssey actually stuck their head in here. I'm sorry. Imagine Your Odyssey was actually in our basement last week, holding the channel opening because we were having internet issues.
Yes, he was.
Blue Line RV Adventure says, thanks. No, thank you for being here. And congratulations. Also, One Strange Adventure poked his head in for just a minute last week, too. That was exciting. We actually did hit 50 last week, and I did give away a t-shirt. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're already 39 minutes in. We're at 34 people in here right now. I made a boo-boo. I didn't make the thumbnail for this until about an hour ago. That is not a good thing. For those of you who have YouTube channels, make sure you at least give 24-hour notice. There's people that there's always more people when we give the thumbnail earlier. One Strange Adventure, Roy and Becky's Travels, another VIP that comes in here, and we are grateful to all of our VIPs.
Yes, we are.
All of you. Angie Hay, Family Adventures. I don't think she belongs in that category. I think she said typed in 74, so that would probably put her under 100. I have her in the VIP section. Angie Hay, are you a VIP?
Here's another quote. Using mainly spoons, we'll dig a tunnel under the city and release it into the wild.
What's that from?
Where's that from, guys?
I don't
Anybody know that one?
I don't know that one.
Monsters, Inc.
Supercalifragilistic congratulations. Dan, the Vintage RV. You always come through for us, man. Time for exploring. Hey there, Derek and Tanya at Van Life Voyages. And Blue Wave Odyssey is currently working on a restaurant. Fantastic. When it's done, maybe they'll treat us all to dinner.
Wow. Is it delicious?
Timbo Bacon says, congratulations, Van Life Voyages. And Dan, the Vintage RVer, says, Timbo Bacon's glad to be here on the eve of our first trip. That's exciting. Maybe you should come up on the panel. You should come up on the panel a little bit and tell us more about that. Leaving our big trip on Sunday. Woohoo. Now, Bob likes to travel. He doesn't like to sit still when he's on a trip because he has a house. And when he gets in the rig, he wants to travel. So we like to stay put for 3 weeks at a time because this is moving this thing. Something breaks every single time. So, but moving this 42-foot rig is not a pleasure for us. We like to sit in this tropical paradise down here in Florida, and we sit in our rig and we enjoy it for 3 weeks. And then we go to the next 1,000 trails for 3 weeks. And then we're probably going to go down to the Florida Keys after we get this slide fixed. Because right now this slide is in. It shouldn't take that long for them to fix the slide though. Last week, under 500s was a big category. Let's look at that.
Melissa, welcome. Good to see you, my sister.
What's going on, Melissa Taylor? What you doing, girl? The under 500s was a bunch of them. We had Lucky Dog Productions Moderator, not to be confused with Lucky Dog Productions. 2 channels, guys. We have Totally Relaxed. Oh, and Lucky Dog Productions Moderator had 377 people last week. I don't know what they have now. Derek and Tanya, hope you're well. Cool. Totally Relaxed last week had 256. They fell in the under 500 category. Outdoor Adventures with Ron had 25. He would fall in the under 100 this time if he was here. I don't know if he's here or not. If he's not in here, you don't get mentioned next week. I mean, I'm not being mean. It's just how the system works. Traveling Florida to Maine. Woohoo. I know Blue Wave is freaking excited about that. Adventurous Jerry Lynn was in here with 302 last week. I'm not sure where she is now. Traveling with Special Abilities was here at 134 subscribers. Chasing RV Sunshine, one of our favorites, 442. They won't be in the under 500s for much longer. Michelle's Tasty Dishes, 94 subscribers. She Devil Adventures didn't give us a number last week, so I don't know where they are, but I'm sure they'll be happy to put it in here because she's in here right now. Or
Dream on Wheels, welcome to the show. Glad to have you in here.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, Dream on Wheels, where I did read last week where I did spell your name with an S instead of a Z. I have fixed that. Didn't make any graphics for this week. We're just going to talk to you guys this week. She Devil Adventures is at 28. I'm going to add that in here for future reference. That'll put you in the under 100 category. We won't be there very long because we got a lot of people in here that can get you above that number. We got Nomadic Weather Bear. I know they're here. 225 subscribers. She Devil Adventures says 28. Adventures Jerry Lynn says 302. Where I had you at 302. Okay. And don't feel bad. Our numbers bounce around like that too. The Traveling Dingbats. I don't have a number for them. I know they're in here, but they were in the under 500 last week. Avenger RV Adventure. I don't see them tonight. That is unusual. He's always here.
Or working or something.
It's probably because we didn't give him enough notice. We didn't make the thumbnail for this till about an hour ago. Avenger RV Adventures was at 450, so he's not going to be in the under 500 for much longer. Call Me V is at 80. Barefoot in Alaska, 376. John Chalker said 81. I'm assuming that meant he had 81 subscribers. And Traveling with Special Abilities, I got them twice. They're 134, so we already mentioned them. Then there was,
you guys, there's a lot of people in here. You're seeing the numbers popping out in the chat or how many subscribers has who and which. channel. And like I was telling you earlier, we have met so many friends and made so many friendships with people that we met on YouTube. So take the time to go through the chat and check out all these channels. Go to their channel, watch a video, leave a comment, tell them that you saw them at the Thin Blue Lane, and just start making new friends. You won't regret it.
Yeah,
I promise you. Once you go to a new channel and check out their content, you will be surprised on what you find.
Yes,
and go ahead.
If you look at Timbo Biggins, he just posted She Devil Adventures in there. When you click on that and go check their channels out, be sure to mention that we sent you over. That really helps us a lot. Bob did that. It was a recipe for success for him. Don't just go over there and say, hey, we're new here. Say, hey, we're new here, and Thin Blue Lane sent you. And that really that creates a symbiotic relationship that just
remember, guys, there's content different for everyone. So if you don't want to see like RV related things all the time, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we have Angela's Tasty Dishes, that's about cooking. Timbo Biggins, his channel's about ghost towns and stuff like that. I mean, our channel's about RVing, but I also do a cooking show. And there's a bunch of other channels out there that don't necessarily do RVing. They do travel, they do food. Forever Best Friend, you know, she does animals in RVing. So there's a lot of good stuff out there for you to go out there and check out.
And like us, we have our Wednesday night video. We also did one Tuesday night too. I'm trying to do 2 a week now because we really need to really get caught up because we're still like around Christmas on our video releases. But if you notice, I forgot where I was going with that. But all right, just never mind. UT under 1,000. We got Timbo Biggins is now in the 500 bracket. So he's over the 500. He was at 510 last week. No one is growing as fast as Timbo Biggins. It's unbelievable what's going on over there. He was actually discouraged and almost quit at one point. Called us up and we just said, be patient, be patient, be patient. Stop watching the numbers. And we watch numbers because that's what we do. Our channel is about helping you get your numbers. And our live stream is about that anyway. But, you know, it's hard not to look at numbers, but we told him, don't worry about it. And look at him now. He's got 60,000 views. We just hit 50,000. It's amazing what's going on there. You know, RVing is a niche though. So it's kind of a John Chalker, you know what they say our government is understand they're seeing UFOs. Yeah, they're supposed to release, the government's supposed to release everything about, they know about UFOs. It's supposed to be coming out. I just don't know when. Dream on Wheels, Hi, don't feel bad. Bill, from our break, we took our family stuff. We haven't even hit Halloween footage yet. I understand.
Yeah, we've been backed up a while. But the good thing is that we have really good footage.
Yes.
Coming up on like all the places that we have been. So
you know what else? I found a whole cache of drone footage. You know, I should be putting the drone footage in with each video. Like if I do a video about Thousand Trails Peace River, I should do the drone footage should be there, but I haven't been doing that. So what I'm gonna make a whole category just for our drone footage. It'll be cool. I'll be editing it down so it's not boring. But
I love this little doggy, you guys.
She's a good girl.
No, I just all the animals. I love them all, but I love my children.
So under 1,000, we had Timbo Biggins at 510. He's now in the new category, which is awesome. The Reef Robber, I don't have his numbers. RV Living Life, they just showed up here. They have 703 as of last week. Good to see you, RV Living Life. Blue Line RV Adventures. I've got him in the under 1,000 category, but I don't have him any numbers, so I'm not sure. Well, he obviously hit his numbers because Blue Line announced today that he submitted his application. Midlife Journey was at 749 last week. Victoria May Life Unfiltered. I don't see her tonight. That's unusual.
I haven't seen her in the chat.
That's unusual. 565 and Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Had 635 last week.
Orion Ross wants to know how your rib is.
Oh, it's much better. It's completely better. I can sneeze now without doubling over in pain. It's completely better. I mean, it's sore if I touch it, but other than that, I don't even notice it anymore. Blue Line RV Adventure. Yes, that was last week. So congratulations for your week improvement. We have 1,008 and 5,000 view hours. That is so freaking. Oh, Fort McGay, Kenneth Oakes is here. Yes.
What's up, Kenny?
See, I like doing it this way on paper because I can actually interact with you as you respond to me. See, when I do the graphics and the fancy stuff, I can't see what you guys are typing, and I usually miss a bunch of stuff that you have to say. What is this one here? Somebody wrote a book here. Let's see what this is. Oh, where'd it go? New Horizons. Dan, the video, anytime I see something fun, historical, or just interesting, I videotape. I'm just having fun doing YouTube. That's right. I'll never be famous or rich. You know what? If I can make $100 a month on YouTube, I'll be happy. And right now it says our projections are to be making $50 to $80 a month. And that's it. When you're retired, $50 to $80 a month is a lot, especially when, as generous as we are. I mean, she gives to charities for dogs and pets. And I'm always throwing super chats. Now, granted, I don't do the $50 ones anymore because I'm not working anymore. I do $5. I gave $5 to Charlie Grace today, and I know it's not a lot of money because we don't have an income basically. So but we appreciate you guys. And when I appreciate something, I'm going to give money to it. I'm sorry. It's just the way I am.
I ain't gonna lie though. I wouldn't mind being rich because I could use all that money to save all the fuzzy faces in the world. I would give me like the biggest truck and I would just drive around picking up animals that need a mom to love them and take care of them.
Every 1,000 views is 7 cents, it says.
That's not right, money. That's right. That would be
$50 to $100 a month for someone that's retired is a lot of money. So I wouldn't have a problem with that. Plus, that would give me more money to give away too. And she couldn't be rich because she would just give it away anyway. And if we both won the lottery, I would have to give her 50% of it, and I'd give 50% of it. In a month, hers will be gone, and mine will be still there for yes.
Mine would be in a kennel, saving the animals.
Nancy, I'd probably give away majority of it too. Call me V says, yes, Nancy, saving all the fluffies in the world. Okay, the next category was need hours. These are people that have their 1,000 subs but just need hours. This was last week, so some of these have changed. Field Guy 316 needs hours. He has his subs. He needs hours. Dream on Wheels, and that's with a Z. They have their subs. They just need hours. Proceeding Onward in America, POA Vlog. I know that they were within 400 last week, so I don't know where they're at now. Hopefully
they were close.
Hopefully they'll put that in the chat right now. That'd be awesome. Melonomadic Adventures and Camping Therapy. All of those people need hours only. They already have their subs. We're about to be in that category. We're about to go from the under 1,000 to the need hour category. I don't put myself on here though.
Oh, Ryan Ross, can I go with you and save fluffies? Yes, of course. I'm going to need a bunch of people to come and help me save the fluffies. So I need to make a list of who wants to come with me and save the fluffies and go.
Look at that. They're down to 200.
200
yes,
hours.
They needed 400 last time I checked. That is an awesome improvement.
Wow, you guys
You'll
go
get there.
POA and run their playlist.
Yeah, if you haven't run their playlist, how you can tell if you can run a playlist is if there's a red line under the video. That means you've seen it. And if you can change your device you're watching on, or if you can change your IP address by using a VPN. RV Living Life says, I see 949 subs for Thin Blue Lane, and that is cool. We need 51 more. Looks like we're not going to get to 50 subscribers or 50 watchers tonight, so we can give away that t-shirt though. Darn. Let me see here. Daughter just today told me how to do it more professionally on a MacBook. Do you have a Mac? Camping Therapy only needs 97 more hours. That is freaking exciting.
Wow,
I'm going to make a note.
Exciting.
Camping Therapy, I have not run your playlist. So Camping Therapy, I'm going to go run their playlist. Camping Therapy playlist.
Let's help out Camping Therapy, you guys. She is so close to 97 hours. Even if just few of us get together and run her playlist while we're washing dishes, or if you have spare time to sit there and watch a couple of videos, let's do that. Let's help her out. We can get her there.
Let's really help her out with our mods. Go to the playlist link for Camping Therapy and post a link to the playlist, not to the site, not to a specific video, to a playlist. I'm sure you can do that. I think you can.
Yeah, Camping Therapy, do you have a playlist of your entire content?
No. I'm asking the mods to go there, find the playlist, and then post the link to it.
No, I know.
It looks like Timbo just did it.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Timbo.
Timbo, you the man. Fairy Dust, Weep in the Wild. We're going to get you there. Van Life Voyages says 36 in the house. Smash the thumbs up. Thank you, Van Life Voyages.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yes. Hit the like button, even the dislike button if you want. Just as long as you hit something shows shows YouTube that they are that you are interacting with us.
And even if you hit the dislike button, you can always tell us why you don't like it, and then we're willing to improve. We're not going to be hating on you or anything.
Dan the Vintage RVer says, I doed it. Yeah, if you do hit the thumbs down, send me an email to thinbluelane@gmail.com. Tell me what you don't like. I might fix it, I might not.
Then again, we know we are not everybody's cup of tea.
That's true. We are very strange people. Bob barely tolerates us. He's not sure. He's like, you guys are cool from a distance. Come over for dinner, but get out.
Small doses.
Okay. Oh, also, I do know that some of you did send a message to me to add you to the logo board. I have not gotten around to that. I will do it next week. We've been having fun. We're retired. We've been out swimming. We've been out. We're going to go to the beach, but I actually twisted my ankle. I seem to be accident prone these days, but it's better now.
He just can't stop hurting himself. We had a trip planned for a beach here in Florida that RV Kids told us about, which is Fort DeSoto. So we are hopefully planning to go out there and check out that beach before we leave this campground.
Fowler Family Farm is here. How you doing? How y'all? Good evening. And Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Okay. So the last category was people that have their hours. They just need subs. This only applies. The NSs are people that have their 4,000 hours but don't have their subs. That is incredible to be a place to be in. And the only one that answered me last week in that category was Blue Line RV Adventures. Now, they have since, Blue Line RV Adventures has since hit their hours, and they're at 5,000 watch hours, and they're well over 1,000 subscribers. So they have sent their application in for monetization. That is so freaking exciting. Okay, let me catch up the chat
here.
You
guys, like I said, there's so many of us. I mean, right now we're only showing 35 in the chat, but including the lurkers, the reviews, the previews, everybody else that's going to catch this show later on. In between all of us guys, we can help out some of these channels and running their playlist, going out there and supporting their channel. I mean, there's a lot of us to go out there, and even just a few of us can make a big difference.
Hey, look, Nursing Our Travel Bug has showed up at the end of the show. How you doing? What's up, buddy? Boy, it's got to be Bill. Bill's got Bill's rule.
And when opportunity comes, save the fuzzies.
Dream on Wheels got some new stickers in, and Susan said she got some stickers in. So feel free to interact with each other and exchange stickers. Dan the Vintage RV, thank you so much.
Susan, I want you to give Tucker a big kiss from me. He's just so stinking cute.
For POA, I could run your playlist, but I already have. So, and we're actually limited. We have 100 gigs per month. And I'm not saying I'm not going to run your playlist. I'm just saying I will as soon as I can. Nursing Our Travel Bug. I'm so excited for POA, man. They have really taking huge strides. Going from needing 400 down to needing 200, just incredible.
Yep.
POA only needs 200 more hours to be monetized, guys and girls. So that's amazing.
Moderators, go ahead and put that link for POA out there also for their playlist.
Call me V. Bill, praying for you to find your balance again. I know, right?
Yeah, he cannot stop hurting himself.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I am not beating him up off camera. That is not what is happening. Although sometimes it's deserved, but that's for another show.
Yes, I did. I twisted my ankle, but I don't remember how. I don't remember where. It's just been sore for the last few weeks, but it's better now. It's better today. I don't do that. I don't want to get a bunch of emails from people saying I don't like your face. Oh, well, Tommy Travels. I like your face, man.
Yeah, somebody threw the link up there for Proceeding Onward in America.
Hey, she got it right.
Yeah, I'm paying attention now.
Okay, we're almost at the hour. Would everybody please put in, all the moderators, please put in links to your channels, to your favorite channels, to your last video, to our last video. Would you also put a link into Bob at Blue Wave? I know he's already a rocket star. Put in a link to Bob at Blue Wave's last video where we're in it with him. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was a good video. You guys will get to see where we got to eat, and you'll get to see a gator.
Yes, you will. We were eating next to a gator. You think I'm lying? Watch the video. And Nomadic Rat Pack. Hello, Bill. Hello, Vanessa.
Oh, I'm Vanessa.
Yes, you're Vanessa or Linda.
It just depends.
Listen, Linda.
Depends who's in the show.
Linda, listen. So I call you Vanessa and you call me
Austin.
Austin. Oh, behave. All right, the first hour is about to be over, and presto, it is over. We have 35 in here.
My leg is falling asleep, y'all, with this dog right here.
This is how the game goes. We're going to stay here until we drop to 30. So if 5 of you leave, that's your way of saying end this crap. So 35 of you still in the house. We're not going to leave until it gets to 30. And nobody comes on after us so that we can do that. I do want to know, does anybody want to come up and talk about their channel? Does anybody want to specifically? I'll give you 2 minutes each if you want to come up and talk about your channel and say hi.
Or you can bring out your fuzzy children so I can look at them and woo over how cute they are.
Yeah, if you got any fuzzy children. John Chalker, you guys have a big heart, both of you, and the pets too. This is your friend. Who? John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. I thought his name for a long time was John Chalker Waterbury. I actually did. I thought that because that's the way he typed it. Love you all, Thin Blue Lane. You have a big heart. You
thank you, John.
Also,
you're just
John,
the sweetest.
I've done a lot of research on you, John, because that thing that happened last week or week before.
That's awesome.
And yeah, a lot of people like you, so we are glad to have you. RV Ashes in April is posting a link. Oh, he's posting a link to their playlist. Excellent. Blue Line RV Adventure. I'm so excited. Hey, I got to get over and check your channel out. I got to add that to my list.
I write it down.
I mean, you are new here, but I actually have not had a chance to go to your site. I'm a member. I'm a subscriber, but I have not actually watched a video yet. And that's not because I don't like you. It's because I don't have time. I haven't had time in the past, but I'm going to make time. Blue Line RV Adventures playlist.
That's right.
And I really need you guys to help proceeding onward in America.
The Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show.
The Dysons are here. How you guys doing? The Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good to see you. Those of you that have managed to stay past the hour, I'm going to give you the privilege, because you stayed with me past the first hour and you haven't left yet. I want you guys to, I'm going to give another opportunity for you to put in new if you are new here. And that would fall like people like the Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Spaceman Dudley's here. What's going on? If you are new to Thin Blue Land, if you've been here only 1 to 5 times in the chat, even 1 to 10 times is cool. Type new in the chat. I'm giving you those people that didn't have the opportunity to do it earlier.
Well, and also you was asking people if they wanted to come and talk about their channel, but how they're going to do that if there's no link?
Well, I don't know if we're really going to have time for that, because we're looking. Well, actually, we're up to 36 people, so we might actually have time for that. If you're new to the channel, if you're a fan, if you are a non-content creator, some people call it NNs. If you are a fan of the Thin Blue Lane, it means you don't have a channel, but you come here to watch because you're awesome human beings. Then I need you guys. Yes, the Dyson's Crazy Adventure. You are new to our page. So type in capital NEW. That way, time for exploring is okay. Night, Bill and Nancy got to go. Yes, the first hour is over.
Good night,
so
guys.
We do know that people will leave. Totally Relaxed is their second one. Daryl, do you prefer the naked? All right. Tim, my exploring friend. I know I tease her with other names. It's my thing. And Bill and Nancy know. Yeah, we do know. It's all right.
Hey, I respond to Vanessa or Linda.
Gee, Vanessa's got a marvelous body, but she shags like a minx. If you're a fan, type in fan. If you are a VIP, that means you are a monetized channel. And since NOTB was not here when we did it earlier, here's another chance for him to put that in. NOTB, if you're a VIP, type VIP in right now. If you have under 500 subscribers, type UF. If you have under 1,000 subscribers but over 500, type UT, under 1,000. If you are you have your subs but you need hours, which is going to be us pretty soon, that's you're an NH, like Field Guy 316, Dream on Wheels, Proceeding Onward America, Melodramatic Adventures, and Camping Therapy. And if you have all your hours already, but for some reason you don't have your subs, so the people you do have, they are watching the doo-doo out of your stuff. That is Blue Line RV Adventures, but they've already been promoted out of that category. They're going to be a VIP now once they get approved. So I have to go through and pull all these UTs and UFs and NSs and NHs and UFs and news and fans and VIPs. I pull those out in post, and I will put those up in lights next week.
And all of you guys, thank you.
Yes.
And also thank you to our fans that are, like he said, you're just here to watch us because you like the show, you like our videos, and you don't have any content. I mean, a lot of this is possible because of you.
That's right. And since we've actually increased in numbers in our second hour, if we hit 50, I'm still giving away a t-shirt. And for those of you that are here when I do that, you'll be eligible. I'm going to copy the link to the clipboard. Now, I only want people to come up here if they want to talk about their channel, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes each.
Or if you want to bring a fuzzy children up so I can look at it and
see how if you have anything you want to say, anything you'd like to add to the channel or think we should be doing differently, or just anything you want to talk about, I've posted the link in there, and I'm going to give you a couple minutes each because once it hits, I don't want to be rude, but once we hit 30 watchers, then we're going to drop out because I don't want to drop below. So I dropped the link, and if you want to come up, make sure that I know you, make sure that you're wearing a shirt and some clothes. And if I don't know you, don't feel bad if I don't bring you up.
I'm hungry again. Are y'all hungry? I'm hungry.
Dream on Wheels, thumbs up, buddy. All right. And this person right here, I owe an apology to. I misspelled the name last week.
It happens.
I caught it in post. But
I knew you'd see it afterwards.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. So first thing, just because to meet the requirements.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Fuzzies.
She doesn't make it on camera very often because she's normally hiding. Yeah, she's normally hiding, and yeah, I know.
Oh, thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's so adorable. Yes.
Fowler Family Farm says, so are you a retired officer since the name is Thin Blue Lane? Yes, I did 20 years, Fowler Family, 20 years. And no, I never shot anybody. That's always the first question people ask.
That's a good 20 years then.
Yes. Van City Adventure says, I can't be naked? Yeah, well, you can't be naked on the ear. Feel free to be naked. I mean, I'm not wearing anything below the... Never mind, I'm joking.
Now, Dream on Wheels. How about them Rangers? Now, tell us about the channel.
Dream on Wheels said, what did I get myself into here? I'm getting off of here right now.
I mean, no, some of the other channels I hang out with, that's nothing. I expect there to be nothing below. That's the bad part.
Whoops. Here we go. Talk about your channel. Go.
I mean, we're just, we were gone. We started out last end of last summer. And then we had some family stuff come up, and we had to take off for a while. We just could not focus on putting anything out there. But we were doing all the recording of our renovations and stuff the whole time anyway. And so now we've come back. We're coming back through full swing and trying, hitting the ground running, getting back on track with everything. We just the other day finally made the decision on when we're going to start doing our regular lives again. So we're going to be doing that on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Central, which should put us right after the No Mock experience and then right before Johnny's Journeys.
Fantastic.
So it's kind of there are a couple other channels that I've seen that do seem to either run over to that time frame or in that time frame, but it's lighter compared to a lot of other times throughout the week and actually fits with our actual life schedules. So
nice.
Yeah, there are a lot of officers in here I'm seeing in chat, but I don't say who they are because if they don't tell you, then it's not my job to tell you who they are.
Strange adventure.
That's right. We got Harold in the house.
What's happening? Well, I hope everything is actually working out for you guys and that you're getting on track on where you want to be and everything is getting better.
So you're going to do a regular weekly show on Tuesday night
at 8 p.m. Central.
8 p.m. Central. Okay, which would be 9 for us.
9 Eastern.
9 Eastern. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's perfect because 9 o'clock's when that's when we're available because we're always gone. I love the Gingers, but we can't watch their show because we're always out doing stuff and they come on 2 hours before us. I caught them today. Actually, I've caught them the last 3 weeks in a row. So that is good.
And for us, it's like, because of my daytime work schedule, I miss a lot of great channels that I loved and used to enjoy, but with my new schedule, I can't watch them at all. I always have to catch the replay, so I can't really interact in their lives unless they end up bleeding over during my lunchtime, and then I get to do pop-ins, But then once I'm off work, we're either editing videos, working on videos now, or working in the RV, doing the renovations or stuff with the kids because of their homeschooling and stuff. So it's like that later in the evening, slightly later for us in the evening, but not late for a lot of people. So it's kind of what we hope is going to work out best. And then if it ends up being that down the road we need to add a second one throughout the week, we'll find somewhere during that, But for right now,
you don't burn yourself out.
That's and that's the thing. That's the thing is we just want to stick with the one for now, get good and solid with it. And if it ends up being that there's demand for more, then we'll work on that once the renovations are 100% complete on the RV and there's not that time being taken away as well.
How far along are you guys in the renovations? Is it like 50% done, 40% done, 90% done?
We are done enough that we will be at Amana and then at Branson.
Oh, nice.
Those two we are set for sure. And then we've been in discussions and talkings on trying to slip in one of those last couple of slots that is going to be for M21 as well afterwards.
Nice. Are you going to make Mayberry?
Probably not, because we have got some family stuff going on in beginnings of September, more than likely. That's going to keep us from doing that. So, which will keep us up in Louisville, Kentucky area at that time. But, because we're finally around in there, probably going to finally be doing the memorial from when my father passed. But, he was cremated. So it's kind of was that we said, we're not rushing it. We're waiting until it's a little bit safer. Everybody's been able to have their whatevers, that they chose to do or not do. And just kind of let things burn out first before we gather, because he wouldn't have wanted anybody to do one of those drive-bys. I personally, I feel bad for having to do a drive-by for anybody's, and not being able to truly celebrate their life.
Right.
Yes.
So it's kind of that we wanted, he was always the partier that, he was a bad alcoholic for a lot of years, but, he was the partier even before then, that he was the frat boy that would climb up on the roof and give everybody the full moon, even if it wasn't out that night, so it was that, he would want the gathering. So that's what we've been holding off for and waiting for. But it's no hurry.
Right.
He's cremated. He's not going anywhere.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
He's just chilling in a box.
That's true.
Actually, he's not in there at all anymore. Hopefully.
Well, I hope everything gets to work out for you guys as you have it planned, and that you don't have any delays or, anything that comes up usually with this lifestyle to sidetrack you or anything like that. So.
Yeah, well, we should be done. We really should be done with the renovations by no later than the end of June. So that way we've got that entire month there to play around with the little kinks and stuff, because we plan on taking the kids out for a couple little short trips, just really, under 25 miles from home, but those short little test runs, because other than our trip from Fort Myers, Florida to here in Houston, when we moved here, we made it into a 4-day journey. The kids here have never really lived the RV lifestyle other than my one daughter, but Yanai's kids have not. My daughter and I, we lived in the RV for over a year. Yeah. So she's used to it, but it's definitely not. And it's going to be an adjustment that they've got to get used to. It's going to be smaller spaces. It's not the big, huge room. And, we're going to be hanging out outside of the RV more than anything. But,
okay.
Take some adjustments.
I'm going to bring up Dan, the vintage RVer. Do you want to stay in the panel or do you want to drop down?
Doesn't matter to me.
You're always welcome.
Chilling.
Oh, he wants you to stay.
Oh, it's so cute.
Dan wants you to stay. Okay, here we go.
Doggy, kiss that doggy.
Okay, let me give him equal billing here. There we go.
Dan, where's your doggy?
Well, we've converted to cats for the time being. So.
I love cats.
Yeah, we have 3. Well, 3, 5, 3. I don't know. They always seem like more. They're all over.
They multiply mysteriously.
Yeah.
We've dropped to 29. Technically, I'm supposed to leave now, but actually, I enjoy you guys, so I'm going to stay on here with you for a little bit.
Well, we built that catio. We got into the whole outdoor screened cat thing where they can go from indoors to outdoors,
Yeah.
and I wound up building a 10-foot tall, 3-story, crazy, catio thing for them because, gosh, I don't have anything else to do. Yippee!
Well, good for you. I'm sure your kitties would definitely appreciate it when they have more space and places.
Yeah, we hang bird feeders all off of it and everything else to tempt them to go try to break through the screens. The squirrels come in and they make all their noises and tempt the cats knowing they can't get them.
She would love every minute of that.
Yeah.
So talk about your channel for a couple minutes, Dan.
Yeah, so my channel is basically a mix of fix-it videos, kind of going through what I'm trying to go through on an older RV, which is it's an 87, so it's only 10-year-old RV. And just trying to keep it running and in good shape and not have it break down and freak out my wife when we're traveling.
Yep.
And as things need work, I make a video of it and share it with everybody. And now we're going to be doing some more trip video.
Nice.
Which is really cool. We got one coming up Memorial Day weekend, all the way through the Adirondacks, and I'm going to find every back road I can find to go through the Adirondacks to hit every lake I can manage to find on our way up to near Plattsburgh, which is near Lake. So we got to hit Long Lake, of course, because
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got to do that and get the memorabilia. So there's some sort of like Stubbs General Store or something right there. That's iconic place. So we're going to hit that and work our way up through and annoy people by driving 40 miles an hour in an old Class A RV and block a 2-lane highway.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Ours is 5'99".
Every time we move this thing, something falls apart. So we like to just move as little as possible. But we live in this fifth wheel. We're not like Bob. He gets out. He wants to travel. He wants to move. He wants to no more than 3 days here, 3 days there. But see, where he's staying, he's got to pay. In Thousand Trails, we live here for free. So it's technically free. It's about $2 a day. But it comes out to $2 or $1.98 a day.
It's uber expensive.
That's still not free.
Shameful promotion.
Yeah.
Hey, nice call.
Oh, yeah, very nice. I like it.
Anyways.
Thank God he does have pants
the
on.
Adirondacks. It's funny. It's funny because he mentions, doing the short trips to sort of do the shakedown cruises. And that's a good idea because, like, back in 2015, we were going to do the major. There you go.
Wait.
I'm trying to fix the.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, Yanai makes them.
Oops. Nice.
That is very cool. I like that.
Mine's supposed to simulate the top of the RV.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
There you go. But in 2015, we had a Class C, a 77 Class C that the engine blew up in Daytona. Right in your neck of the woods. And it's still down there.
We love Florida. If you're going to break down, this is the place to be.
That's right. And I spent late August in that thing waiting for the mechanics to fix it, and actually took a nice natural nature shower off a warehouse downspout during a lightning storm.
Wow.
To try to get cooled off.
Living it.
But like you said, it was one of those. We took the big road trip. We're going to travel all across the United States in this. Then it was a 40-year-old RV, 1977. And we're like, yeah, we're clueless, but we don't care. And then, boom, it blows up, and it's like, okay, change of plans.
Well, we did that. We were on the way to Washington State, and we made it as far as New Mexico. And then we stayed in New Mexico for a couple weeks, which, it was a hassle. It broke down the whole 9 years. However,
the slide broke. We
did have enough time to go and explore New Mexico.
Yes,
we got to see some fabulous.
Yeah, tell them what we saw. We went to all that stuff from what was that show with the blue?
The bat caves at
no, the blue drugs that guy was making on that show.
Breaking Bad.
Thank you.
Yes.
You had your RV broke out in the middle of the desert. There you go.
We saw his house, and there's a sign in the yard saying he doesn't live here. We're just people. Go away. It does. It says
there's no money in the crawl space, jerk offs. Go away.
Yeah. They actually have a sign out front that says "Be respectful." This is our home.
Yeah. But needless to say, it was fun. We got to see a lot of stuff in New Mexico that we probably wouldn't have done if we wouldn't have.
You would have drove right by it. You would have gone
down.
On your way to your
Hi, Mike Potter.
We broke down. We spent a few days in Daytona, which I used to live there for years, and then we took them to Cape Canaveral, and then we worked our way down. Waiting for this thing to get fixed. Mm-hmm. Which, I forgot living in Florida that, let's just say folks kind of take things a little easy. And, they weren't seeing that as sort of an emergency. The engine's blown up. Maybe you need to replace it and get it going. And we're stuck and marooned. But, we'll get to it. Okay.
Right. We're sitting in a broken slide, the one that they fixed that was $9,000 repair last year. And the thing about it is the slide this time, it's not as bad as last time. Last time it all started because I let a leak go. If you have a leak in your house, fix it right away. So the leak in this thing, I was sitting doing a video live, and I got hit in the head with a drop of water. Yeah. Some of you were here for that. So what I was saying is I didn't get it fixed in time, so water trickled down the inside of the walls and rotted the floor. So I asked that $9,000. It seems like a lot of money, but the whole 15-foot roof, 15-foot floor, it was refurbished. They pulled the whole thing off, took it apart, rebuilt it, put it back on. But what they didn't do was that the arm that comes out and pushes the slide out, it bent. Well, they just bent it back. They need to reinforce that. And the other thing is that they put little 1/4-inch screws in there. Like they went down to the hardware store and just bought the first screws they could find.
Yes, and they did.
Three of them. This slide weighs about 1,200 pounds. So they put 3 1/4-inch bolts in there, and all of those have sheared off.
Right. The shear stress. Let's figure it out now. How many thousands of pounds per square inch was that? Yeah. And the thing is only about that big around.
Right.
So.
And keep in mind, look, you see that right there? You see that right there? That whole thing is a food cabinet.
Yeah.
Open that door just to give them an idea how big that is. Just open that door.
And it's full of cans of tuna.
Yeah.
So that's a ham of tuna.
8,000 pounds.
That's a full-size. Oh, something break?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, the siding's coming off.
Whoops.
The siding is coming off because I have to slip between the sink and that wall the slide out is in, and my fat butt going through there. I pulled the little plastic Venetian coverage off of it with my fat butt.
But let Nancy know I have chicken.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Chicken. There you go.
Delicious.
So long story.
Evil.
This is the screw that they had
look,
on the slide.
Sheared off.
Wow.
Look at the size of this screw. This is not going to hold a slide. So I'm holding this as evidence to take over there.
That's not even a grade 8 bolt.
That's what I was going to say. That's not even close to being grade 8.
So it shouldn't take them that long to fix it because they don't have to redo the ceiling. They don't have to pull the slide off. They don't have to redo the floor.
I mean, I'm not an engineer or an architect or anything like that, but I know better to know that this is not going to work.
Common sense tell you 3 of those ain't holding nothing.
Right?
Smell-o-vision. That's it. It'll hold this.
Yeah.
Smell-o-vision. Right.
So, hey, Dyson's Crazy Adventure. So that's what you should be eating that.
I want chicken.
Can you get some ice for me, please?
Hey, look, I'm rude, but I don't want to be that rude. Just, just chewing away there. I've got my bib. I have my bib ready to go. I'm going to go.
I'm gonna go ahead for a second and take me off, so you guys run the show for a few seconds here. Okay?
Oh, good Lord! You sure about that? Have you signed a disclaimer?
Oh, he's done it. He's already done it. It's too late. It's over.
Oh my goodness! But I hear, like I said, I hear you about the short trips. So after that first RV blew up, and I mean, it was like the perfect storm. So it wasn't just us getting stranded, right? it was my wife saying, "Okay, I'll take the kids down to my parents in, southern Florida, in their retirement home where everything is white, the carpet's white, the furniture's white, everything's white, and I've got 4 kids.
If you look at it, it breaks.
They're like a demo crew, and I'm thinking, oh, we're done." And she stayed like 2 weeks there. God bless her, but I think she shortened her life by 10 years being there because of the stress. And I'm up trying to get these knuckleheads at this shop to fix the RV. And I'm just like, look, I'm not running your shop. I'm really not trying to be a jerk, but there's things you could be doing to make this work a little quicker. And I kept forgetting that I had lived in Florida, and it was like at 4:30 they were done. Whew, that's it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting in this RV with the engine ripped out of it, and they won't even hook me up to shore power. So it's like late August in Daytona, and I'm like, yeah, I'm dying. And so we finally drove back in a rental van. We pulled everything we could out, shoved the RV into storage for a year before we could figure out what we were going to do with it. The recovery mission, the rescue mission turned into a recovery mission, as they say. And I sold it to some homeless guy for like $600. He's down there still, I'm sure.
Have a roof. Have a roof. It's what you're paying for.
He got a good Dometic fridge out of it and everything. New set of tires. Can't go anywhere. But whatever.
I mean, if you find the park to put it at.
We bought this other Class A, and God bless my wife, but she made the deal on it, and I thought, there's no way she's going to want to do this again. And that was in 2017, and what is it now? 2021. We're still doing.
There you go.
Oh, he's back. Stop talking smack about him, will you? Dang it.
Freeze.
Oh. He couldn't hold his lawn. I won.
I got a dog wiggling in my lap.
Oh, well,
she's like,
there could be worse things,
you can't
I guess.
stay still. I stopped moving, and she's like, hold on, you stopped petting me. Hold on, wait.
My mic was muted. So last week I was doing that 5, 4, 3, and I stuck at 3 like this. Yeah. And Nancy's over here going. So anyway, we had a water leak. I don't know if you heard me. My mic was off. But we had a water leak from our ice maker.
Oh.
It was leaking on the table, and she freaked out, but it's just a little bit of water. Got a little ice maker right there. I love that thing right there.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those for ours because
best investment.
Complaining they don't have enough ice. I want some more ice.
Yeah, well, our fridge doesn't. If it's 90 degrees outside and the outside is facing the sun, the fridge will not freeze ice. Even if you turn it all the way up to 9, it will not freeze ice.
Wow.
This is Florida, people. Our AC's on right now. I mean, there's people with their heaters on in this country, and right now we got two 50 BTU air conditioners running right now, or 50, whatever it's called, 50 something. Somebody help me out there. They make they make them 13.5 and
15,000 BTUs. You got a couple Dometics on the roof?
Yes, there's
you're running.
They're probably 15,000.
Yeah,
BTUs.
2 15s. Yeah, that's what.
See, I got one in the attic in my garage right now, just sitting there. If you want one.
Now you know why I don't.
On it. That's the next part. That's the next expense on our RV that I'm not looking forward to is replacing the ACs on it because but they both work. They're still the original ACs and they still work. I mean, they're not as cold as they could be, but they work.
Oh,
I lived for a year in Florida with them, so hey.
Let me tell you,
mine still got Freon in it.
Let me tell you a story about our air conditioner real quick. We used to have those low-profile ACs, and we had to replace them once a year, and that's 2 of them. So I've since put full-sized. Yes, it's added 6 more inches to the roof, but we have 2 of the full-size ones, and they've been running ever since we installed them, and that's been the whole time we've been out here. So over a year and a half without any failures yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah, we've got the original Brisk Air unit on the RV, and it says, I should give you a shot of it. You go to it has optional electric heat, not electric heat, but electric heat, and it's on the label. It's like, really? Who is writing this label on this thing?
If you don't use all the ice, camping therapy, if you don't use all the ice, it just stops making ice. It's got a sensor.
Yeah. You have to babysit them all day. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say we're down to 25, but we're back up to 30.
Somebody said they're going to do this like the whole GameStop thing. They're going to just keep you on the air for the next 20 years.
We've done 3 hours before. We did a 3.5 hour one.
Right. You're true.
Yeah, that was a long night.
And the reason, and it's not like I want to be on here for 3.5 hours. I need the hours. We need the hours. We're fighting our hours from last year. So we really appreciate for each of you. There's 29 of you in here right now. For each of you, if you're here an hour and a half, we get 29 hours and a half for you being here. So in other words, for every minute you're here, we get 29 minutes. So if there's 40 of you in here, we get 40 minutes. If there's 20, we get 20. But that's how it works. So the power of each of you is magnified. So it's fantastic. Yeah. And also Melissa Taylor. Now this is a girl I used to work with. A lady I used to work with. And she's saying good night. Remember our friend John Libby's end of watch 8-year anniversary is today. I have a shirt from him. But John Libby was an officer that was hit by an unlicensed illegal immigrant driver and killed on a motorcycle 8 years ago. Wow, 8 years ago.
Yikes.
Timbo says, get those wild hours, Bill.
I'm staying till the end. You may regret that.
Fordman, I can't believe you didn't come up on the panel. I guess you didn't want to talk about your channel.
That's a first.
Well,
and it always jumps up on panel.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. The two of you, are you still in YouTube?
Yeah.
When I go into StreamYard, I have to close YouTube.
I can mute the tab.
And we would actually.
I've got it. Well, because I'm trying to stream POA.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now Setes. What the heck? Setes, Sedades, Furnace, Sao, whatever. Okay, they got some sort of video with a bunch of Espanol. So, okay, we're just letting that play.
They've got a bunch of interesting videos, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'm double dipping. I'm letting you play on YouTube on my other tab.
Uh-huh.
But with it turned, I don't turn it off because I found it right. If you turn it off, Bill.
If you turn the volume off. Yeah, if you turn the
volume up a little bit.
Yeah, what you do is you keep the volume up on the YouTube on the actual screen, and then if you're depending on the browser, if your browser will allow you to mute the browser tab, YouTube doesn't get that notification. So as far as they know, you're sitting there full screen watching it.
Yeah,
and I can have up to 10. I can have up to 10 running at one time. From what I've noticed, and it doesn't. None of them lag. None of them cause problems. And when I go back and check them, it gives all of them credit.
Nice.
Oh.
And then I've got two different systems that run.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm also on my phone too.
I forgot what I was looking at.
You know, it's that panel security.
Yeah, I've got to run camping therapy. We need to run camping therapy. They're so close to getting monetized.
Yeah. She's running. She's been running. Should be almost done, actually.
So I might actually run into Blue Wave on the 4th of July weekend up in the Cape.
Nice.
We'll see.
Cool.
He invited us to go with him, but the math of the travel he did was about $3,000, $4,000 for all the places he's going to stay. And I spent $3,500 on a 1,000 Trails used membership so that I don't have to pay fees like that. I paid $3,500 one time for my 1,000 Trails membership, and I don't have to pay that ever again. And the monthly dues, the annual dues are $500. If you stay in a campground for 5 days, you've paid for yourself. It's paid for itself.
You could stay at a few, not too many campgrounds, and you're done. No, you've already paid off that $500. Yeah, tell me about it. I probably paid about $1,000.
Yeah, if I'd have bought it new, it would have been $13,000. I bought it used from Campground Membership Outlet. They have a bunch of them if you guys want one, and I only paid $3,500 for mine. I also added in the trails package, so I can stay in the Florida Keys and all the different parks.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool.
Okay, Foreman, I got you. Yeah, we're about to wrap this up here in a minute. Anyway, we're down to we still got 29 people in here.
Jeepers, they're holding on.
That's dedication, right there.
Maybe we'll eat some chicken. I don't know. They're trying to keep me from eating my fried chicken. Jerks.
It's not good. Rewarm.
You didn't want it anyway. Not good for you.
I've lost 30 pounds so far.
For that much money to buy another rig. Box Van D is here, guys.
Yeah. For that much money to buy another rig. What kind of rig did you buy?
$3,500. If I was camping and paying to camp, I would be spending that every 10 to 20 days. I'm spending that a year. Now the $3,500 was one time only, forever. I never have to pay that again. If I stay on the road for 20 years, I mean, the math is going to come out to pennies per day. Pennies per day.
Yeah.
Right now they're at $1.98 a day. I spend $1.98. I've got full hookups, water, sewer, electric. And when I leave here after 3 weeks, I'm going to go to another 1,000 trails for 3 weeks, and another one for 3 weeks, and another one for all for free, basically. Now, when I leave, like when we went to the Keys, I had to stay in we use something called Passport America, and that's 50% off. It was still $40 a night to stay there. And we only did that because we wanted to hook up with Bob and let him take us to that nice restaurant, and he paid for everything. So technically it was free, basically. Wow, we're back up to 30, guys. How is this happening?
It's AMC at GameStop all over.
I was waiting for him to say, once we leave, they don't tell us to come back. I thought that was one of those things. You just keep burning the campgrounds as you go around, and one time only.
With the full-blown membership, you don't have to get out of the system. You can stay in the system for Box Van D. If I get monetized and get rich, I'll buy you a membership. How's that sound?
Wow.
Yeah, if I stay in the system, it's like living for free. It's $1.98 a day. Now, granted, she does a lot of true, realistic, what's it called? Camping, boondocking. Yeah. She's not paying anything. She's not paying anything. So for her, this wouldn't be a good plan. Also, this doesn't go a lot of places that she goes. So this isn't for everybody. But if you're like me and you like Texas and you like Florida, this is a no-brainer. And you don't have to buy the membership. You can buy just a zone pass for $500 a year, and you can go to any 1,000 trails in that zone. And that's all you spend. There's no more than $500. Now, $500 divided by 40 is what, guys? I should be able to do that in my head.
$12.
I'm off work. Brain's done. I'm not getting paid right now.
500 divided by 40. Okay, $12.50.
5/4, which is $12, $12.5.
Yeah, 12 days. You stay 12 days in a campground. You've paid for your year. So all the rest of the 40 some odd days of the year are free.
I don't know. I think you probably get it paid off in less, because let me tell you, all the places I've been staying at have been a lot more than that a night.
Well, that's because of Passport America lets you stay almost everywhere for half price.
Oh, well.
And if you
there you go. Because I've seen a lot of stuff for like 70, 80, around there. So
yes, and the Passport America is like $80 a year, so it pays for itself in 2 days.
Yeah,
2 days.
The other challenge is that you've got a fifth wheel, right? You've got a right.
Yeah.
So I got an old Class A, and I'm not towing any vehicle behind me because I had an incident in New Jersey that involved a 6-lane highway. I won't get into it. Everybody was okay, but I had to change underwear. But anyways, so I don't do a towed. But what we've been doing is we've been renting a car. Like, we'll know where we're going to be, and we'll go to like a local car rental place. But this past year, many of the large car rental places sold their fleets off because they had nobody renting their cars. Now it's like I've got membership in 2 different rental car places. It's a pain in the ass to try to find a vehicle you need. on the day you need it, and not have it to be some exorbitant, crazy amount of money.
Well, and the other thing is like with a lot of the rental car companies experienced a huge loss last year when at RSW had the huge field fire and thousands of rental cars burned to the ground.
Yep.
From where COVID hit, had hit, and they had to park all of them and return them all, and they were sitting there.
And Vinny Mongalonzo came in.
Oh, that was one hell of a fire. That was one heck of a fire.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Raleigh.
So yeah, a lot of them started after that. They started selling everywhere they were storing. If they had questionable storage, they started trying to sell like crazy.
That's what I didn't hear that amount of detail, but I heard that they were like selling the fleet vehicles off like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. So you go and we've got a rental in Cape Cod. We've got a rental in a couple other places, but it was a struggle to try to set something up that was we could use and coordinate, because we'll park the Class A. I've done it. We were in Florida and we like rented a great campground outside of Disney. It was a little bit out of the way, and like knuckleheads, I'm like, I used the RV like a commuter car to go to, Epcot and everything else. I'm like, we're like the Griswolds, we're coming up in this old RV, and I'm like, I should put a wreath and Christmas lights on this thing and just pull it in the parking lot and come out with boots and a bathrobe and be like, stay away from this guy.
I'm waiting to do it.
Parking. We got great parking with the RV at like Epcot and stuff. I kid you not. They pulled us right up in front and everything.
Nice.
It was awesome. So it was worth it, but still, the mileage.
When we go back to Disney, after we get our slide fixed, when we go back to Orlando, we're planning to go to.
Wait, I thought you got kicked out permanently.
Right? I was just going to say.
No. That was just a parking lot cop.
Oh, that was just okay.
Yeah, I was trying.
That didn't get one up the Mickey bureaucratic flagpole.
No, you saw that video, but that little patrol guard came up there and told us we had to leave. All we're going to do is go shoot a video in an empty parking lot. I don't see what harm it would have been.
You can't be here. Go away.
Don't make me sick Mickey on you and Goofy bites.
Well, the thing is, Disney has issues with a lot of people sneaking onto the property trying to get into the old theme parks that are not open to the public anymore, and they do footages like it's a real thing, challenge type thing.
To I didn't know that.
Onto the property and get footages from the theme parks that have been shut down to try to get hints as to what they're going to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
we want to go see the.
Yeah, there's all these like abandoned places that they've shut down and they're not going to use again. And
which one has the Star Wars exhibit? That's the one we want to see.
Star Wars. That's abandoned too.
No, the Star Wars.
No, the Star Wars is out the California.
No,
there's one here.
Florida.
It's in.
No, for the.
Yeah, I just saw a video of a guy.
Galaxy or whatever.
Wait, how can there be two Millennium Falcons? How can there be two Millennium Falcons?
I just saw a video where a guy compared his Florida experience to his Millennium Falcon California experience. So they have both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios. Thank you, Riley. Or is it Rayleigh? I don't know. I hope I've never been pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Some of the other theme parks that are down in Florida, do they have Circus World still?
Never heard of it.
Dude, are you serious? Busch Gardens?
I don't.
Yeah. I used to remember Busch Gardens when I lived in Virginia. When I lived in Virginia, I remember Busch Gardens, but I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah, they had Busch Gardens in Virginia, but they had one in Florida. And there's no Circus World anymore in Florida?
I may have seen a sign for something like that, but if I see the word circus, I'm already out.
Look at the size of that son of a gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's heading for your wall of
night diplomas. Yeah, he can have them.
He's going to sneak up on that chicken.
It's no joke.
He's moving the chicken.
You, man. You can stay right up there. Get up there. Oh, anyways.
Okay,
Gotta love that.
We're at 26 people. And we're gonna.
What was your limit?
It was 25.
25?
I'm gonna reevaluate at the 2 hour mark because I have no intention of being on here for 3.5 hours tonight. I need the hours. I love you guys. I know that most of those 25 people are not actually watching. Like this one, for instance, This is running. This is one of those 25.
Oh, 24.
Yeah, and Nancy's running one on her phone. Now
23.
23.
Okay, the 22.
You know what? Hey,
the
they
other
all
10,
count.
21.
As long as they're different IP addresses, they all count. And Rowley says they Circus World closed in 86, lol.
Really?
86, guys.
Wow.
Oh.
I still have stuff from Circus World, man.
I don't know. I just never got into circuses, even when I was a kid. I don't know. I think I saw
one
too
of
many
those,
horror movies.
The parents took us, and we hit Busch Gardens, Circus World, Sea World, Disney World. We hit all the worlds. All the world. It was a big thing. Having all the worlds.
B-Bear here, guys. Say hi to B-Bear.
We went to Wiki Springs. Is that still a thing?
B-Bear's watching, she says, and Dyson's Crazy Adventure says, I'm here and I'm watching and I'm listening. All right. So we got some real live people in here.
Anyone know Wiki Springs?
Heard of it, but never been.
It was like the super clear crystal springs. They had the glass bottom boats, and then the women pretended to be mermaids and they swam around.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that.
Yeah. Maybe it was a bar. I don't remember. Maybe a little cloudy my time living in Florida. It could have been that. But there's all these like places I remember, and I'm like, they're gone. They don't exist anymore.
What about Wally World? You ever been there?
Wally World.
Oh, we dropped to 24 for a second, but we're back to 25.
Wally World's a weekly adventure.
Yeah. All right.
Take that money every week.
Oh, six gun
territory.
We do have a leash strapped onto the back bumper of our car, our RV.
Oh, that's just funny. Do you have like a suitcase and a form of a body up on the roof?
Yeah, the rocking chair. You gotta have the rocking chair.
The last real park I went to was Six Flags.
6 Gun Territory. That's right. 6 Guns. New York has a bunch of them, and I think they still exist. There's Santa's Workshop. And they're all up in the air. We're all gonna go by these places, by the way. Bill, we're not gonna go in them maybe, but we're gonna check to see if they still exist.
Just video them on your way by.
I'm like,
I was here.
It still there? There's Santa's Workshop. There's like, what is it? The Water Safari. There's a bunch of other ones that like, geez, that thing is huge. That thing's walking on another picture frame over here.
If the frames start moving, then we got a problem.
Yeah.
Dyson's Crazy Adventure says you need to come to Utah and go to the lagoon. They have a campground.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim is out there sharing the channel out so we won't drop below 25.
He's dropping down now. He's doing boo. He's dropping down to my baseboard heater. Have fun. Bye.
So you're not
we're back up to 27.
Wow, Forever is still here. Forever Best Friends here. Thanks, guys.
Gonna keep you on here and at least till
well, let's hit the 2-hour mark. Yeah, we'll hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, Land Collide Adventures comes on at 12 minutes.
Yeah, we don't want to go over that. I don't like stepping on people.
Yeah, no joke.
One of the reasons I like doing this show on Thursday night is there's nobody after me. So,
well, there will be now.
Charlie Grace wants to come up on the panel. Why didn't she say something?
She just did.
She did.
No, that was Timbo saying that. Did she say that and I missed it? All right. Let me give the
link. Way up, Charlie. Scroll way up.
No. I'll give it right here. This is for Charlie Grace and only Charlie Grace. Nobody else, okay? Because we're about to close up here in a bit. Here we go.
Some balance.
Balance, yeah.
That's what she said. She said we need some redheaded balance.
We do. I missed it. I'm so sorry, Charlie Grace. I'm sorry I missed it. There's your link.
I will punish you.
Thumbs up. There she is. We got Charlie. When was the last time Charlie Grace was on my show? Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Woo!
Boom.
Dodge Durango.
I just want to end it on a high note. That's all I'm saying.
Redheaded high note.
Didn't know we were so low.
Yeah, really. She just wants to class it up a bit before we start.
Stop it. I was just feeling there wasn't enough estrogen balance on this panel. I was like, you know what? Where's Nancy?
Nancy's
like
It still would be unbalanced.
Nancy's walking the dogs, and she's also trying to fix the wall I broke when I was trying to squeeze through between the slide out over there.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't know how G-rated we were because I was here playing with my, having some fun here.
Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Wait a minute. What is that?
She knows my peripheral vision up.
There's Nancy right there. Say hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Charlie Grace.
Yay. How are you?
I was walking the mudsoids, and now they're all sitting like this, waiting for their treat.
Nancy's in the kitchen. Look at that. Nancy's
oh my goodness. I'm just counting down the days till we can all meet up in Mayberry, and we're going to cook together. We're going to have some fun.
Look at this watermelon right here.
Yeah. You know what I do with those? I stick a spigot in and put a thing of vodka and just let that puppy go.
Oh, I like her. Everclear works good too with that situation.
There you go. Well, I have to play a character on Saturday. You're going to love this. I have to play Mrs. Peach. I have a Peach 1950s swing dress to wear, a retro dress, because I'm volunteering to be a character for the game of Clue, a Redneck Clue, for a charity that helps with foster kids, especially LGBTQ foster kids. So on Saturday, I'm going to be dressed up in a really interesting outfit.
Are you going to be Mrs. Peacock?
I should be Mrs. Peacock, but no.
She has one in her hand.
Sort of.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah, she loves Clue.
Yeah. I was Miss Scarlet last time, so now I get to be Miss Peach or something. I don't know.
Oh, I love Miss Scarlet.
Okay, I'll bring you up, but you got to remember not to yell. Okay. There we go. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey John.
Praise the Lord, sis. Did you get your window fixed?
You know what, dude? I am so excited. I think it's fixed. We're going to test it tomorrow.
Dump a bucket of water on it, and if it leaks still, then we get the seller on tape.
There you go.
Take her out to the ocean and dive.
That is so cool that you showed up on my panel, Charlie. That's awesome. I hadn't had you on the panel in a long time.
Well, I appreciate your letting me up. This is sort of fun. I love supporting you. You know that.
My brother, we'll fight this out to the end with you.
Well, there's only 2 more people to leave, and we're done. So.
I know. It's that time of the night too. It's getting late.
They don't want to leave. I don't want to lose their hours. You know what I mean?
Well, so how are your hours? Let's talk about this because how close are you?
We're at 2,700, so we still need a lot.
Okay, that's fine. That's you're over the hump. You're over the middle part. That's good part. So,
but we're also gaining people, so the more people should be more hours. Yeah. So it'll work out. We're not like in a hurry or anything.
It takes a while. We still haven't had our official, woohoo, we monetize kind of party. But in the same token, we're trying to decide. You guys could tell us this. I really want people's feedback. I know there are costs involved with having a channel. There just are. Whether you buy TubeBuddy, StreamYard, things like that. However, would you prefer to just be generous and sweet and do super chats and do nice things for people, or do you think that people like memberships? I want to know what people think because I'm on the fence on this.
Yeah, I thought
you should do a little bit of both.
Let's talk.
You should do a little bit of both, Charlie.
Okay,
it would make it a lot easier.
Okay, Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, I've I don't know. I would say offer it. Don't push it, I guess. You know, if somebody wants to sign up for a membership, which I've done on, Traveling Robert and some other channels. Right. I did it voluntarily. He didn't push it. He just had it there.
Right.
And, maybe he mentioned it once in a great while, but he didn't, put, every video he pushed it.
Sure.
But, the super chat thing was kind of cool because he would do something a little memorable or kind of work into something not purposely to get them,
right?
But people you get a little bit under your belt and you're just late at night and next thing $10, $20, whatever.
Yes.
But the only thing I don't like about the super chats is obviously YouTube takes a big chunk.
Well, they take a chunk out of everything. 70% is what you get. 30% good. But you know what? If you're going to do it, they get 30% of every dollar.
There's another thing you guys could think about. There's what do they call that? It's not Patreon.
PayPal?
It's
PayPal, yeah.
PayPal. PayPal
We have
doesn't take any money from the amounts.
Right. Yeah. And PayPal's nice if you can, but sometimes people just like that instant click of a button that's super easy to do.
And PayPal's like a 2 or 3 step thing, which you can get.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion, Travis?
Really, it's like 50-50. Some people just want to do, they don't want to have to think about it. They want to just know exactly what they're doing to help out every month because they have to budget, you know. Yeah. But whereas they may feel pressured about the super chats and they want to participate in the hype of it, but they know they can't. Right. So for them, the membership works better because they can budget how many channels they get to help or whatever for that month, you know. And whereas, you know, with the super chats and stickers, they may feel with some people because you'll have, you know, some people that send, you know, a couple bucks, $5, $10, and you'll have some that start throwing out 20 or higher on super chats sometimes. Right. Mm-hmm. And so those who gave little bits amount might feel bad because all they could do as a super chat was a $2. You know, even though no matter what, we're all grateful no matter what they do.
Right.
No matter what anybody does, it's much appreciated because it's support throughout the community, you know.
And so every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. I think something I'm concerned about is honestly when you do memberships, you know, you have to have 3 different levels. If you just have one level and you could say everything's $1.99, all my memberships are $1.99, but they want to have 3 different levels. So there's work involved with these memberships. If someone decides, so the way I'm looking at it is like $1.99, $4.99, and $24.99. And the whole idea is if you do $24.99, I'll send you a t-shirt. There's a lot of people who will join just to get a t-shirt if we're not selling it any other place. Mm-hmm. There's a thought.
Well, let me answer that question for you too. I love being a member. I love having that little symbol next to your name, but I will give more money if I'm giving you chats than. But I found I'm only members on like 4 different pages, like Van Life with Gina and just a couple others and NOTB. Yeah. But I'm the only one on NOTB, I think. but here's the thing. I also like. My channel is all about making sure I address that everybody in the chat gets recognized. It's important to me to be recognized. If I come to your channel and you don't mention my name, I'm probably not sticking around very long. And that's egotistical, and there's something wrong with that theory. But a lot of people, if they don't get mentioned, so when you give a super chat, they say your name, and it's like a rush of dopamine or something. Yeah, like tonight, I gave you $5. I mean, we're not like rich, but I wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank you because you brought on a fantastic guest. Now I'd love to give you 50. I'd love to. If I was still making 100,000 a year in my job, I would be happy to give you $50. But you know, it did 2 things. Number one, it lets you see for sure that I'm grateful that you had that guest, and also 2, you mentioned my name, which there's the dopamine rush, and that's an ego thing. But so it's kind of on the fence for me whether I would want memberships or if I would want that. But if you're like me and you give a membership and you still give super chats, then I want both.
So look at Angie's comment. She said, from a fan side, don't make a big difference between your members and regular fans, because it's true. Friends, and we say friends. Our friends are friends. And it's important because friends,
everything works out.
Exactly right.
Right,
and we appreciate absolutely.
We all work together and we all care for one another. We're all a family here. And it doesn't matter if you're a patron supporter or a GoFundMe supporter, you're still a supporter.
Yep, that's exactly right.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's
all it is. If you're a supporter and you care about your caregivers, we're losing it.
I think it's time that we need to head over there.
What happened?
Oh no!
What's our count, dude?
Did something happen?
No, I think we're good.
It's because you were pointing at the message and they thought you were pointing at the count.
Yeah. Oh no! TBL, you're a big about building community. I learned that from Bob, and our live streams are all about helping channels grow. And once we get monetized, we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep supporting channels that want to grow, because we know that you guys are not competition for us. There are people that will watch. Yes, it's exactly right. This community is nothing like what I expected. I thought, well, it's going to be like, well, these guys won't come to my channel because they want to
We
promote
all
their own.
thought that, you know, a lot of people think that back in the old days, YouTube was different back in the old days. I'm going to tell you for a fact, I'm a YouTuber from the old days. And I'm going to tell you what I've seen. Back in the old days, everybody was competing against each other.
Yes.
Now we don't do that anymore. We dumped that model.
And why do you think that is? What happened? What changed?
Well, what happened was I was in the 80s, okay? Because I'm one of them kids, you know, from I got out of high school in 1995.
Oh, you're old.
And yeah, I'm an old man, okay? I was born 1974.
I got 10 years on you, buddy. I'm kidding.
Okay, no problem. I love you just the same. I respect you. You know why I respect you? Because one, you were a police officer like my grandpa was. I respect you.
Nice.
I respect all cops. I love you guys. I'm from the school, okay, where you respect your policemen, your firemen, your
respect is
all
earned.
the people who are first responders.
We appreciate
our
our
Boy Scout when I was younger.
Yeah.
What's amazing, John, is that I went through 20 years of dealing with the worst society has to offer humanity, and I still have the smile on my face.
Hey, some people can survive it. Some people can't.
Most people don't make 5 years. The average person does not make 5 years. The turnover is 5 years.
My Uncle Roger, okay, is tactical right now. And he works with a German Shepherd. And he has his wife who's his partner. He has a beautiful woman who's his partner, and he has a son he adopted.
You talking about the dog or a person?
He has a German Shepherd female tactical dog that works with him.
Cool.
He does tactical drugs and firearms.
Very nice.
Where's the big vest, guys? You know what I'm talking about, right? Thin Blue Lane. I'm not talking about the thin ones. I'm talking about the thick ones with the big armor.
He wears body armor.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, we had to.
Body armor.
You can't go to work without your body armor. It's not allowed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've been shot twice. I'm not gonna get. Yeah, I'm not taking around without a vest on.
Oh no. Well, my uncle has a very high arrest record, and he still comes home. He kisses his wife. He kisses his cat, and he still loves everybody. I'm Italian and Hungarian mixture. I love everybody. I treat everybody the way I want to be treated.
That's because you're a nice guy.
And the Bible says, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
That's right.
And everything will work out. I think if we all work together, we're gonna make.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
It's gonna change for the better, not
the
worse.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like the only thing we need to do is I liked her. I'm going to tell you something.
We just need you to not yell into the mic. Don't yell.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just use your regular.
Sometimes.
Just use your regular voice.
I get excited. I'm sorry, everyone.
I know. I got to keep you in line, though. It's my job. I keep people in line. That's what I do. That's what I did for 20 years. I keep people in line.
You know what this means, brother?
I can't see you. You're dark. You're in the dark. You have the lights behind you instead of in front of you.
Yeah, I've been working on getting some new lighting for this room. I'm sorry about that.
Are you pounding your chest? Does that mean you're a gorilla?
Okay. Can we do a screaming two-wheel segue?
A what?
It's called a screaming. You know what a screaming two-wheel segue is? Like complete change of topic, and you're like,
yes, let's do that.
Okay. So,
wow, what is that? Okay.
Some people like to ride motorcycles.
Yes.
Some people like to drive cars. Some people like to drive RVs.
Yeah.
I like to go in crazy lawnmowers in the sky.
Heck yeah.
And watch.
Is that an ultralight or is that a paramotor?
I like to. And these are whales giving birth.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's awesome.
Wait a
And
minute.
you're
That's a double
voyeuring.
Wait, that's
So what
that's not a lawnmower in the sky.
Sis, I'm giving you kudos onto your guest today. I loved how she was. I give you kudos onto your guest because
Awesome.
she was pretty cool.
Yeah,
you bring on some of the coolest.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. But I thought this was funny. I was looking at this today. We were looking at some pictures, and I'm like, someone said I could spot you from a mile away. I'm like, I'm a mile away, and I can spot me too now.
Some people can be spotted a mile away. They can't help it.
Charlie, you're what we call.
I had a viewer today spot me outside on the street. They know me.
They could tell by your voice.
Yes.
There is another.
I was out actually. I was out doing.
John, do you know Crazy Shepherd?
Never heard of him.
The channel Crazy Shepherd's a guy's got this shepherd that sees ghosts in the house. You sound just like him.
Well, actually, some people are very psychic.
Well, the dog is psychic, that's for sure.
I've been called psychic.
No, that's sick, honey. You've been called
sorry.
sick.
Wrong pronunciation.
I don't disrespect anybody's views.
Okay, we're gonna let Charlie
still
talk
in
now.
the neighborhood, brother?
What?
Is your wife still in the neighborhood, or is she gone to bed?
She can hear you from across the house, dude. She's doing housework.
Still trying to fix that pantry.
Where are you, girl? Thank you. I want you to meet someone.
Uh-oh, here we go. Hang on. Let me give him the screen.
I want you all to meet my cat, Tinkerbell.
Oh,
Tinkerbell.
Oh.
Her full name is Tinkerbell C. Chalker.
So sweet.
Is it from Canterbury, North Carolina?
No, what happened was she was the one I saved.
Oh,
so sweet.
Good for you. That is one beautiful cat.
So cute.
Thank you, John. That is so cute.
Okay, we're gonna give Charlie Grace the floor now. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, here we go. What? I pushed the wrong button. Something's wrong.
What are we doing? I thought we were going to go see Land Cloud.
We're going to
Land Cloud's on.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we got to go then, guys. Charlie, did you want to talk about this though, real quick?
Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah. You were just talking about being in the forest.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's my
too many people
my
for
tour.
Find the redhead.
Can you find the redhead?
Yeah, I see her.
She's the beacon. She's the beacon.
Look at this picture, Nancy.
This is my graduating class of cop school. As you can tell, we were quite a bunch.
Officer school.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can slam them down with the best of them. I can wear those vests. I'm good.
Good for you. I love that.
I won't be bad.
I did not know this about you. Why didn't you never mention this?
No one ever asks. They just talk to me about dogs. They just look at me and say, that lady knows something about dogs.
Wow.
I mean, the name kind of just,
Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You should see me in the SWAT stuff. It's hilarious.
Okay,
anyway, let's go to Land Cloud.
Yeah, we got 21 people. Somebody post a link to Land Cloud, and we'll head over there. Okay.
Kevin did just a few messages up.
Bye, John, and bye, Dan, and bye, Travis. And someone did post the link. Did someone post the link?
I don't know.
Can you? Yes, Timbo. It's Charlie Grace. Kenneth posted it twice. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. See you later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we is out of here.